Hey, this is Joe from Home Studio Corner. Today I'm going to share with you a very simple solution to a very annoying problem. Once you know the solution, you'll find that it applies to almost all areas of music production. Rather than just dive in and give you the solution, first I want to demonstrate the problem. Whenever I've sung or played in a live environment where the musicians are all on in-ear monitors and we each have our own little mixer, our own little, for example, Aviom system where you can set your own headphone mix, inevitably someone raises their hand in middle rehearsal and says, "I can't hear myself." And the reason that happens is because they don't know this solution. So let me give you a quick demonstration. I'm going to use the Revelator USB microphone from Personas and the software that comes with it, which gives me a very simple 4-channel mixer. See if you can spot the problem before I come back and show it to you. Okay, mic check, check. 1, 2. Can I get more of my voice? Check, check, check. 1, 2. Okay, that's good. Let's hear how the music sounds now. Okay, can I get just more of everything? Yeah, okay. Okay, can I get some reverb? Check, check, check. Ooh, cool, reverb, okay. Let me try it again. I still need more vocal. Need more vocal. Check, 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 check. Okay, cool. Let's try that. Okay, can you turn the music up a little bit more? I can't hear it as well. Let's try that. Okay, can I get some more reverb now? Okay. One word. Terrible. It's just terrible. Now, why is it terrible? Because and it makes sense. It makes sense, the problem here. I can't hear something, ergo I turn that thing up. Problem is gain staging. You hear that term used a lot, and I don't mean it in the terms of let's set the levels so that they hit the plugins at the right volume. I mean basic gain staging, knowing how to set up your gain so that you're not clipping everything. Towards the end, I'm looking at the waveform here in my video software. It is clipped to high heaven. You could hear it on the vocal. The vocal was clipped because the only thing we had left to turn up was the actual microphone preamp gain on the vocal. The music was clipped because it was pushing up as loud as it'll go. What did we miss? What key piece of the puzzle did we not get? Let me show you. Anytime you grab a fader and start pushing it way up past the normal setting, past 0, to get enough volume, alarm bells should start going off in your head because this is not the best way to get volume. What's the best way to get volume? Turn up your headphones and your speakers. That's it. The one fader that you couldn't see on the screen was this one. This is essentially the volume control for our headphones. As soon as we turn this up, suddenly we don't have to turn everything else up. So if we start over with all our faders back at 0 and we first adjust our headphone level nice and loud for our vocal, then we can work from there. We no longer have to push these faders up because we turned up the volume of the headphones themselves to an appropriate level so that we can then adjust the levels feeding into it. What you'll notice is I turn things down more than I turn them up when I get that gain staging right. Check it out. Check. Check 1, 2. Hey, check. Well, yeah, that's good. Let's hear the music. Yeah, music's actually a little loud. Can we bring that down a little bit? Sure, no problem. All right, how's that? Ooh, yeah. A little more vocal. Okay, vocal's too loud. Split the difference. Okay, some reverb. Check, 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 check. Now listen to the difference between that headphone mix and the one before where we pushed all the volumes way up. Typically, those headphone systems will have something in there to prevent clipping, like a limiter or things like that. You hear those limiters going crazy trying to accommodate for all that volume that's being pushed into them unnecessarily. Here's the advice. When you're thinking about gain staging, when you're thinking about adding volume, there are lots of places you can do it in the chain. You can add volume on the track itself, the preamp, the track itself, with plugins, with the fader, with the bus, with the mix bus, with the output volume going to your speakers or your headphones. That's a lot of different places to add volume. When you just want to hear something louder, chances are your best bet is to start at the end of the chain. Turn up your speakers, turn up your headphones before you start jacking up your faders in your system. What you'll find is you'll stop clipping as much. You'll stop pushing things up into compressors and limiters and over compressing and over limiting your mixes. And you'll find you have lots of headroom and may not have to process things as much because you got your speakers and your headphones turned up. You'll get a cleaner mix, a better sounding mix, and you won't blow anything up. All right, that's it for me. If you want to learn more from me about mixing, because a big part of what mixing is this kind of gain staging in smaller areas. Let's add a compressor, but let's make sure it doesn't increase the volume. Let's make sure it stays at the same relative volume that we set before during our static mix. You can learn all about that in my 5-step mix guide. You can check that out at 5stepmix.com. Thanks for watching. See ya.